Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. Let me fix the view for us. I'm just putting it on my laptop. How are we doing? Oh, I need another light. Good, now we have the light. Okay, serious talk. It's been a while since I set any of these videos where I seriously talk to you about anything, because I feel like you are being consumed by social media, and there are like a lot of narcissistic ways to kind of like just drive someone from feeling okay to feeling bad about themselves simply because they are watching certain things on social media where people are just promoting a perfect life. What is on the internet is not real. What I want you to do is like to focus and start like a 30 days detox from like social media and from all of these platforms, and just focus on one thing that you want to achieve. I promise you, you will achieve it. Been there, done that. So I'm not saying like cut off people or just isolate yourself from anything. I'm saying simply limit your distractions, because if you don't become the best version of yourself, who's gonna give you that, right? If you don't give yourself that credit, or you don't work hard to achieve the life that you know you deserve, who's gonna tell you, or who's gonna pick you up and put you on that level? I'm not trying to be harsh on you, but life is like this. So you have to kind of like just maintain a certain skills. Make sure that you're always kind of like just being the best version of yourself. Watching this video is not going to make you actually better. It's just me kind of like giving you a straight talk of like, yo, you got to pick yourself up. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you win or fail in life. Nobody cares. Everyone are just dealing with their own struggles. So the last thing you want to do is mainly you maintain where you are, and basically every year there is nothing new. And I don't mean by nothing new like you would just get a new something. No, it means like you still the same. You haven't changed. You haven't upgraded anything about your personality, about your boundaries, about your standards. So whoever walked on you, over last year is still like walking over you this year. Do you want to be there? Is that actually something that would satisfy you? Does that make you feel better? And I mean, an achievement, it would be like just starting up by picking up your room, cleaning it up, go take a shower, sit on your desk, bring a paper, and start writing. Write your feelings, write your emotion, empty it. It's like rewiring yourself, or putting like, how can I say this? Putting like this new system into your brain of like, this is who we are. We're no longer that person. It was lovely to have that person, which is us a year ago. Now this is the new upgrade. It's like the new policy. Every year we have a new policy on our phones. So why we don't do that with our brains, right? Matcha is great. So that's one thing that I really, really needed at certain time to kind of like just forgive myself, sit down and actually understand like, hey, I'm no longer that person. I took these type of choices of like this kind of knowledge that I had at that time, but now because I do have this knowledge, I am following people that are winners, people that accept only positive vibes into their lives, people that are like always hustling, always upgrading, always on their A game. I'm not about to be a friend with anyone who is negative. I'm not like, by saying negative or positive or winner or failure, I don't mean by a definition of like, oh, that person is always losing. No, a person who's always losing means like he's always trying or she's always trying. They're doing the best that they can. If they get a good advice to put them into their next level, they're gonna take it. I don't mean that. I mean people that are like negative. They don't take any actions out of anything. They just want to sit down and complain and basically build a group of like people that would just also help them to complain. I'm not about that. I'm not about it. So it's like you will have to decide within this journey, or within where you are right now, whatever you're doing, you have to decide right now of like, what am I doing with my life? I don't mean like, hey, you have to figure out everything right now. No, I just mean, what are you doing with your life right now? You scrolling every day, this is gonna damage your brain. Listening to music is also gonna damage your brain, because what we listen or what we hear is gonna be like thoughts in our brains, and it's just gonna affect our moods, and our moods is the way that we react to certain things. Basically, we're taking actions toward that, so boom, you got it. But listening to podcasts are like so helpful. Taking actions, reading, walking, limiting the use of this phone, and living and socializing, this is gonna make you better. Like, just maintain the basics, right? So maintain the basics, like connections, meditation, eating healthy, walking, breathing well, living in the present moment, not stressing about the future. Like, live in the present moment. Like, in this present moment, what am I doing? I'm recording a video because I felt like someone need to hear this. I want you actually to take this talk seriously, because not a lot of people would sit down and give you an advice of like, yo, this is the fact that you need to pay attention to. It's not those people that are like posting Ferraris and posting Mercedes and on their Instagram living their best life, and this is according to them their best life. It's not. Been there, done that. It's not. Being happy is actually being able to communicate your feelings and connect to people and actually doing something meaningful to you. Success to you is not the definition of success to anyone else in this world. Like, to me, success is like being able to follow my purpose and having like a joyful, happy life. And I'm not expecting it to be happy all the time. I go through really, really rainy days, and my lows are really, really lows, but my highs are always also good highs. So it is like the fact that don't let go of yourself. Don't let yourself down. It's like you're the only best friend to yourself, and look how you're treating it. So it says a lot about who you are when people notice how you talk to yourself. They know exactly who you are from the way you talk about yourself. So yeah, this is about like 8 minutes straight talk. And this is actually another way of like, yo, do something about your life. So that's pretty much for today's video, and see you guys on tomorrow's video. Bye bye.